As summer turns to fall, the eyes of the baseball world focus in on the culmination of another great season. Every pitch matters, every plate appearance critical, as the World Series transforms players into heroes and heroes into legends. This year, the San Francisco Giants take on the Detroit Tigers, two teams whose playoff runs have been defined by strong pitching. MLB 12 The Show recently simulated this year's World Series, and if our results are any indication, baseball fans are in for a tremendous end to the season. With the series starting out in San Francisco, pitching took center stage as the teams battled for early momentum. Try as he might, Barry Zito fell just a little short as Delmon Young continued to be the catalyst for the Tigers offensively, leading Detroit to a Game 1 win. Game 2 was a different story, with the Giants keeping the big bats in the middle of the Detroit lineup in check. Buster Posey pushed through a couple of big RBIs late, giving San Francisco the win. With the series moving to Detroit for the middle games, the Tigers seemed to have the upper hand. But the Giants found just enough offense to give them the lead late in the game. San Francisco's strong bullpen was the difference, as they kept the Tigers' bats quiet and took a 2-1 series lead. Game 4 saw more great starting pitching. Detroit took a 1-run lead late in the game, but as has been the case throughout this postseason, the Tigers' bullpen struggled, and Brandon Belt had a big RBI single late to give the Giants the win. It was do or die in Game 5 for the boys from Rock City, and they came out on fire. For the first time in the series, both Miguel Cabrera and Prince Fielder had big games. The Giants had their chances, but just couldn't seem to get a big hit at the right time. With a big lead, the Tigers' bullpen felt more comfortable, and the Giants could not mount a comeback. Game 5 belonged to Detroit. Game 6 saw a Tigers team that started out relaxed, while the Giants played out of sorts. But down by 3 late in the game, San Francisco mounted a comeback ignited by torrid hitting from the middle of the lineup. Pablo Sandoval, Buster Posey, and Hunter Pence all had big hits, and Brandon Belt came through again with a huge 2-run homer to put the Giants up for good. The pitching staff dug in and kept the Tigers off base for the next 3 innings. Then, Sergio Romo came in for the final 3 outs, giving the Giants the World Series victory. They say pitching and defense wins championships, and the Giants rode that philosophy to the win. Brandon Belt was named the series MVP, and the city of San Francisco celebrated its 2nd World Series title in 3 years.
PlayStation